Hello everybody and welcome to the video today. We're doing some C-Class fixed here in iRacing, of course the pickup trucks here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We've got a 30 lap race here today in these cars. Obviously if anyone's done the C-Class fixed stuff, you know that the races are generally pretty short, quick fire sort of races. That'll be the case here, and we'll be starting at a P7 for this one. Only all the bearing a 20 car field for this one, so 20 cars, 7th out of the 12 that qualified, so we're about halfway, or in the half in terms of the people who qualified. There's about 8 people who decided not to qualify, so it should be interesting, that's for sure, for this race. And yeah, unfortunately I stuffed the first lap up. I probably could have been a little bit higher, possibly amongst the 30.3 guys there, or 31.3 times on the first lap I did, but I just grazed the wall coming into 3 and 4, and obviously when you get any contacts or off tracks that invalidates the laps, so I had to go off the second one, which is the 31.6 I did. So hopefully we've got a little more pace than what quality suggested. As you can see by the number there, we're number 4 here at this 20 car field, so we are quite highly ranked in the field, so we expected to do pretty well. So I think we're in split 2 out of this particular race. I think it was about 50-60 drivers signed up for it, so probably split 3 times, I'd say, this race. So it should be interesting though. It's the pickups, of course, you know, you go on Truxton, so you never really know what to expect in terms of the standard. It can be a bit interesting, so we'll see how we go though. Hopefully it's not too bad on this occasion. As we get underway on the formation lap here, so yeah, we'll just try and keep it clean. I think will be the key, as always. A lot of time, if you can end up just staying out of trouble in these events, you'll do well. We'll just get the fuel to nothing, because you won't need fuel in C-Fix. They're always filled to the brim, and the races are never long enough to need fuel. So all you need to worry about is tyres if the chance arises. So yeah, it should be an interesting little race here. I think there's only me and another Aussie in this one, obviously American-based server. So mostly American drivers. It's just 2 of us Aussies in this field. They're about to go green. We'll just keep into second, I think, just to be safe.
Hey, starts off. Be ready.
And we're going.
Green flag.
And we've got a pretty decent start.
Outside.
It's T1. We've got one on the outside.
Still there.
He's holding it round. Oh, we got someone cutting across the head.
Still outside.
Leave this guy room on the outside. There we go.
Still outside.
Still in the side, still side by side here. Into 3 and 4. You can see we sort of run a low middle line in the trucks around New Hampshire. There's someone else out there going very deep, and it's going to let me get the position, so good stuff there.
You're clear him. Outside.
As we come into T1, or we
Still
were
out there.
nearly went deep there, we managed to pull it up.
Still outside.
Just make it the move, mate. We all just leave enough room. It's so easy to just creep around a bit too much. I think we might end up taking this. Let's see.
Clear.
Clear now. We'll
Outside.
hold our line because he's just sticking the nose in.
Still there.
Oh, I wanted to try and get across there, but he just stuck the nose in, and he's going to possibly nose back through here.
Nice. Smooth. Now keep taking care of your stuff. Still out there.
Still side by side here. Neither of us want to yield the position. Oh, gee, it's just so easy to slip wide because of the way this course is. Not a lot of banking, and any of the corners are pretty flat
Still
oval.
there.
So, as you can see, the speed's pretty low compared to some of the other tracks you go to in the trucks. Try and get a good run. He's still there. He's still not giving up. It's a great little side-by-side battle we're having here. Oh, we have the caution. There it is. So, first caution of the race, and thankfully we were ahead of number 3, so we actually get the spot. So, fantastic stuff. As you can hear, we have the Jimmy Johnson spotter as well. Spotter mod.
You'll be lining up behind the 3.
So there you go. So we go to P5. So good start. We ended up gaining 2 spots off the line. Very good stuff. Very happy with that. Oh, it looks like we've still got some of the cars ahead recovering from that incident. So we went 4 laps in, so I'd be surprised if we pit for tyres here. Probably a little bit too soon for that. but obviously we'll just basically follow what the leader does. So if the leader pits, we'll probably pit as well. It's generally obviously the way with ovals, you just follow what the most of the field does. But we'll see. We'll just keep on board here just in case we pit. As I said, I don't think we will. 4 laps in's a bit too soon to stop. But it's all going to, as I said, depend on what the leader does basically. If he pits, everyone else will probably roll in as well. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like he is. No, there you go. Yep. Of course, it's a bit too soon to pit. So I guess we'll get through this caution and rejoin you guys once we're back under green flag. Alrighty, so we're about to go back to green flag racing at the end of this lap. 8 laps, or will be 9 laps into this 30-lap race, so already nearly a third through. Just the one caution so far, but these can get a bit caution-heavy sometimes, these races, depending on the quality of racing and so on. So fingers crossed we can get some nice green flag running here through to the end if we can, but wouldn't be surprised if we get another caution or two, but fingers crossed. Ready to go here, waiting for the leader to head off for us. And he's going. We got a pretty good launch there. Might even get up the inside of number 3 here.
Still there.
Yeah, up he's inside. Can we make the move stick? That is the question. Got the best of runs out of there. Oh, and the 9's in the wall. And he's got through again. Number 9 there up ahead was in the wall as well. That was a bit dodgy for a moment there. Well, Brandt's going to try around the outside. I did kind of cut him off a little bit there, but got through in the end. As we're in formation now, still in P5, so we've held position off the restart. Basically around about where we would be expected to finish, which is good. It's easy to lose the rear out of there, so you've got to be really careful. As oh, they've got another one in the wall. Oh, 9, and I think that's the 6 having a bit of biff and barge there as they were recovering off the wall. So I've got a few of these guys who make some mistakes. Oh, 3 and 6 nearly coming together again. It's very close racing at the moment. I've got a pretty poor run out of 4 there, so this might give 13 a chance. We'll have a look. He might. No, he's not going. He's going to hold position for the moment. So he's just trying to stick with this group here. There's still a fair way to go. Only 11 laps in. Good exit there out of 2, and again number 6 in the wall. It's so easy to lose your braking marker into some of these corners, but we're all good. As the leader, as you can see, leader is just checked out. He's just gone up in the lead. I think he is number 1. He is number 1 in this race, so be expecting him to win this, and it looks like that might be the case. Oops, some blinking for number 6. That's never a good sign. So we are holding P5 for the moment. Trying to find a way past these guys. We seem to be matching these guys' pace, but I don't know if we're quite going enough to get past. We'll try, but no guarantees. It looks like there's a pretty big gap back to P8 as well. Looks like there might have been some tussling back there. Some truxing, possibly. Well, looks like we're getting a pretty good run here. Our grip's pretty solid. Now slowly gapping Brandt behind as well, which is good to see. So we're tagging along with the top 4. Oh, it's number 3 there a little bit wide. We're trying to cut the line a bit. We've got a slow car down low. Not sure who that is, number 7. Looks like he may have an incident of some sort. So we keep popping in PBs, which is good. 31.8 there. 3 a bit dodgy there on the line. It's a bit deep. Feeling comfortable though, feeling nice and cruisy. As I said, I mean, if there's no more cautions, we will go to the end on these tyres. No need to refuel. But if there is a caution towards the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we see everyone pitting for a fresh rubber. Just trying to find a way past this number 3, this Garrett character, but just not quite close enough. Going very low there. That might have been a little bit too low actually on the exit of 2, but all good in the end. It looks like number 6. I don't know if he's going deep all the time or he's trying to run a high line, but I don't think it's really working. As I said, in these trucks you kind of want to on a sort of middle line around New Hampshire. If it's in the Indy cars, for example, you kind of tend to run a bit of a high line in them, but in these things you kind of want a middle to low line. If you go up in that other paved area, it's actually slower for you around this sort of circuit with the banking it has. Or lack thereof, if anything. Has got a DC. Number 3's been a bit slow.
Outside.
Cheeky look up the inside into 3.
Outside.
Give him space on the outside there.
Still out there at your quarter.
He's got a good run out of 4.
Still outside.
Oh, the 6 there gets a big switch out of 4 into the wall again. Side by side here with 3. I think we might have it. We got it. Good stuff. So we make the move up to P4. Really easy to lose the back end, as you can see. And oh, yep, 6 just proves it there. Lose the back end out of 2. And I'll tell you what, he's looking really, really slidey as Blaze. Looks like he's really struggling for grip in that car. He's hit the wall a couple of times, so it's a little bit of a beat-up pickup truck. A bit slow there out of 4, but it's okay. Can we get a podium? That'd be good if we could ninja a podium out of this from 7th on the grid. Pretty happy with that result. Long way to go though, so I'll say long way to go, about 12-13 laps, but as we get a lot of push there out of the corner, we car just did not want to turn as we got out of 2. That's dropped us back a good few tenths. What happened there? Usually it's the other way around. Usually car wants to rotate, but not there. It's just lost a little bit of rhythm there. It's just giving Garrett another little bit of a sniff at P4. Try and get back in the rhythm. Don't mind New Hampshire. It's, as I said, it's a bit of a flatter oval, really. As you can see by the banking, there's not too much of it through the corners, and pretty much none of it down the straight. So it's quite a flat oval compared to some of the banking on some of the other short course ovals. It's good fun. Definitely rewards patience and precision. That's for sure. And I'll tell you what, yeah, Garrett's looking really feisty. Looks like he's got some pace back in that car. He's just sort of got back into a bit of a rhythm after a couple of errors earlier. We may just have to watch him here. Keep it low there, almost on the flat part of that corner on the exit. I don't think we'll quite have a shot here. It looks like, again, it looks like Blaze has just stabilised a bit here. The latter half of this stint of the race, or a bit tardy out of 4 there. That could give Garrett again half a sniff at 4th. I don't think he'll do it. Got 10 to go. We got another lap car up top. It's just getting out of the way nicely. Good stuff. Well done there from the lap car. Oh, again, a bit tardy out of 2. We just getting a bit of push and we're not really handling it too well. That's what's costing us time here, or a chance of a podium. We have about 9 to go this time by. Get down low there, see if that'll help us turn through the corner. Trying to catch him as best I can. Again, look at that. Garrett really is looking a lot stronger now. So we're just struggling a bit towards this latter end of the race. Just a bit of pace possibly here. Maybe not quite got the confidence in the car with these tyres that some of the others do. Oh, 6 again in the wall. That's going to give us a shot at 3rd. And we got him. It's a little bit concerned he might bounce back down the track. That can happen a lot in iRacing with these walls. They'll either suck you in and you won't escape, or you can bounce off them and just go ricocheting across the track. So thankfully, was Garrett in the wall. I hope I didn't push him off there. I didn't get a notification he was there, so I think that was more him trying to hold a position that wasn't there than anything else. But anyway, whatever the case, it gives us some breathing room. And actually, it's Brandt now through into P4, so they're going to have a lovely little scuffle over the 4th position. They're up to P3. I've looked back at them in the replay. I'm fairly sure I didn't cut him off. I think he was just looking around the outside when he wasn't quite up enough. But anyway, I've looked at it after the race. We're looking pretty good now. That little moment there has given us some lovely breathing room back to Brandt. I think we'll be catching 2nd. Jeffrey seems to have stabilised quite well now, and he's also doing some good pace. Just try and hold on for P3. I reckon will be the name of the game. Shane Sullivan there, number 17, up ahead as well, another lap count. So again, Brandt really coming, really are seemingly just struggling a bit towards the back end of this race. Others are finding grip when we're losing it. There's actually Blaze is going to get through as well, so just keep it nice and tidy, and we could be on for a podium here, which I'll take from 7th on the grid. Sort of expecting, I mean, if I could get a top 5 would have been happy, but podium would be good, although as I said, it's not over yet. We've still got 5 laps to go this time by.
5 laps to go this time by.
There you go. Oh, Jimmy Jansen spotter confirming it for us. Saren getting out of the way nicely there on the down low. Oh, more push there through 2. Always fun. There you go, good stuff from Shane. Car just pushing a bit now, but that's okay. So we're really patient on the throttle. So Brennan has just absolutely dominated this race, just led from the front every lap, galloped away every single time, and yeah, he's just been unstoppable in that one. So it'll be a good win for him at this point. And we are looking like we'll get 3rd. I think we're holding station behind Jeffrey, and we're just holding Brandt at bay, about half a second or so back. Just come over now for 3 to go. So yeah, I think we will have P3 so to look back on the replay, and I'll have a chat with Garrett, and hopefully it's all good. After that little moment we had, as I said, I didn't get a notification for contact or anything, so I think he was just trying to hold it around the outside and maybe hoped I'd leave him the gap there, but you know, when you're not really alongside, I'm just gonna, you know, hand you the space. So, especially when it's the closing stages for position.
2 to go.
2 to go. There we go. So 2 to go this time by. It's looking like it'll be P3 for us. All we got to do is just hold it together, nice and smooth, and we'll be all good. And again, we get some lovely push there out of 2. Front end just not wanting to turn. Obviously tyre wear playing a part. We haven't had any tyre changes for this race because of only the 1 caution early on. It's good to see we actually had a really nice long green flag rung as well. It's usually, sometimes you can end up having races in C-Fix which are mostly cautions and only little bits of green flag here and there, but we had a really nice run of green flag there after that first caution, which is great to see. So a lot of the guys still running as well in the race, so we didn't have a too high of a casualty rate, which is really good. So yeah, just a really solid race, I've got to say, really good. Good to see a nice, clean but hard fought race in the C-Fixed series. And it looks like we will indeed get P3 as long as we don't spin it here out of the last corner. It should be awkward, but we don't. There we go, P3, very nice, very nice. 3rd spot here at New Hampshire. There you go, lovely stuff. Very good stuff. Very enjoyable. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one, because I certainly did. That was a very fun race there in the C-Fixed. As I said, and Jimmy Johnson's spotter very happy as well. So as I said, it can be a bit of a mixed bag in these cars, but we had a really nice field in this one, it seems. Very, very quality, very good racing. And yeah, we had a good result as well. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, it's bye for now.